Okay, we are live. Hello everyone. Yeah, people are. We already have Nick, Nathan, and Chess, which didn't appear on the chat apparently. You guys are doing well. This stream. Currently cooking some pasta. You gotta be more specific than that. Alright, so we have HYDRAVON here. Hello.
Oh, hot.
But
Thanks for
seen you
having
around
me on.
in a while. We were supposed to have you last week, yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yep. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm HYDRAVON. I am also another dragon VTuber. Yeah, I just like to hang out with people, and I play a lot of horror games. I play some gacha games, play some RPGs. You know, lots of scuff included. I am a water dragon, so yes, very aquatic theme. Can I use hydro pump? Most certainly can. Most certainly.
I love the lots of scuff as if like, I mean we're VTubers. Scuff is kind of part of the
Yeah.
daily.
Oh, for sure.
So a dragon.
Oh yeah.
Why a dragon? I'm curious. I gotta ask the question now. Why a dragon?
I mean, they're so cool. Yes, a water dragon type for sure. I'm very into fantasy, and I'm also a reptile owner, so it just kind of fit.
I'm gonna show chat the reference that you have on Twitter. Already prepared for this ahead of time. But for one thing that I did notice when I was here it is. I was going through remember Lemon's male VTuber thing, and then when I saw that you posted yourself, I was like, yo, he looks cool.
Yeah, thank you.
He has good taste in design. Not biased at all. Totally not biased, dude. You got Yuki Arctic Frost and
Really cool.
New Ville, but New Ville maybe.
New Villette, huh?
So, dragons are cool, into fantasy. So, you said you're into fantasy, then I assume you probably thought a lot about your lore.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't put as much, like, it's not as expansive as it could be. I made it kind of simple, but
I can't imagine having an expansive lore. That seems like too much work to keep up. Imagine having a super expansive lore where you're supposed to be some sort of I don't know, powerful being, and then on stream you're like a little gremlin.
That's pretty much how it goes. You'll just be in lore. I've done all this, but on the stream, I can't beat this enemy in a game. Like,
right. And I feel like that's a common occurrence for most lores, where you just write something really expansive and powerful about yourself, and then you can't seem to beat the first boss in a video game. Oh.
That's definitely this dude.
I don't know what they're talking about. So I also checked in, and it's just streaming obviously is it's difficult to balance having that time to stream. Especially when you're a very busy person, you know, and I did see that you've been doing overtime, and that
Oh, yes.
Getting home from work, just exhausted, but you at the same time you also wanna, like, oh man, you wanna stream, like.
I do.
How do you
I
balance that, or at
constantly
least
have a
try to?
confliction.
Mhm.
It's just kind of. I do have some close friends who definitely inspire me to, you know,
Mhm.
either go edit like some videos or, stream a game or check something out. So that helps a lot. Sometimes it's just getting home and be like, I have to do something because, time, you only have so much of it. So it has been specifically like, lately very tough. I keep telling myself I want to post stream schedules, and then half the time I don't. So I just kind of go live randomly, and I'm like, hey. So
That honestly
yeah.
just still works too. I mean, first time I started out as well, it's also just that. Just randomly stream whenever you're in the mood for. I don't have that, because setting a schedule can stress you out, because you gotta stick to that schedule. You know?
Exactly. You don't want to like disappoint because someone's going to be like, hey, I'm ready for your stream, and then you're not. Just can't do it. So it's also games and stuff as well. It's like, what do I want to play today? I don't know what mood.
Oh god. No, that feeling of not knowing which game to play and having to sometimes you just play games because they're in the thing right now that people are playing. Like, oh yeah, a lot of people are doing this. Let me do this as well. And then when I started out, I was more worried about whether it was a game that chat wanted to watch. Like, oh, do they want to watch this? I mean, I'm not in the mood for this game, but I feel like there's something they want to watch, so might as well. And
I do gotta get that. I have definitely looked more into things I want to play because there's definitely games out there that just kind of are popular, but some of them just don't appeal to me personally. So, but then there's other games that I like. It's so random. It's really random. I'll typically avoid a game if I'm not into it, even if it's super popular. At least personally, because I don't want to drag myself through something I don't want to do.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to burn out. The fast track to graduating. But speaking of games, what are your favorites right now? What are you playing right now?
Well, playing currently, like even off stream, because I do play off stream as well sometimes. But yeah, I've been doing. I might have a gacha addiction. So I have been playing like a lot of Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail. So that's kind of tough, but everyone has low points in their life where they only play gacha, and that's what I'm doing. I'm kidding. It's not a bad thing.
No, I feel like I never stop. I started my gacha journey playing I wouldn't consider it gacha, but it was like similar to it. I was an avid Kantai collection player back then, and then tried some Azur Lane, Girls Frontline, and then it just spiraled into the deep dark abyss from there.
I've seen some, like I've heard of Azur Lane. I haven't tried it, but yeah,
that's surprising. I thought the Dragon of the Sea would have played Azur Lane by now.
No, like I know it's about battleships, anime girls and stuff, but it's something that I definitely should play. I just haven't, which is crazy. Yippee, gotcha.
I tend to play a gacha very seriously for like the first month and then just immediately drop off. I remember when Star Rail came out, I was racing my friends to be the highest level in all of us, and at first I was able to keep that up until I just nope, I don't want to do this anymore. I know it's fun flexing with my friends, like, hey, grab my support units, I'm higher leveled and all.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, yeah. I'm kind of like that in Star Rail. I'm just like, I have a bunch of units that are just fully leveled up maxed. It's like, oh, well, I don't know what to do now. but what?
Just like, gotcha for that.
I feel like it's hard to do it though. Like, especially with how many there are now, you can't play them all. You can only do so much because all of them require grinding. It's just, I feel like it's just too much sometimes.
The biggest turnoff for me is, I do agree with that grinding, is when the gacha just takes forever to clear your dailies. When the dailies take more than
100
10 minutes, I'm like, no, I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah,
it's oh god. Don't even get me started on the grind. They hook you in with the first 50 levels, so it's like easy. And then getting to endgame is such a slog.
It's so true. What else have I been playing? I mean, a couple months ago, I got back into like a Minecraft, like a whole, like, I don't know, couple weeks where I just only played Minecraft, and now I'm kind of Minecraft outed again.
Minecraft, yeah, type of game you just play for long sessions and then not visit for another year or so.
Yeah, it's just like you get that creative urge. You're like, I want to build the coolest house, and it's, you know, you do it, and then you're like, all right, well, that satisfied me. I'm done for now. Oh, I have been doing quite a bit of Marvel Rivals too.
Oh,
that's been pretty fun. And that's pretty much most of the games I've been playing like lately.
You said earlier you were into a lot of horror games as well, which is Survive.
Horror.
Survive. What kinds of horror games are you talking about here? Can you cite any examples of your favorites, or?
Pretty much any. I'll give them a try. I like the latest one I played, which is like barely a horror game, but it was like Poppy Playtime. The new chapter came out. I played that. I personally did not like that chapter, but really, that game's like.
Isn't that game that I remember? It doesn't end. Don't they release new chapters nearly every?
Yeah, it's a chapter game. So they're on their 4th. They're definitely making a 5th, and I don't know what's gonna be after that. What else? My mind's kind of drawing a blank. I've played so many, like Silent Hill. Like, I love Resident Evil. I played like Evil Within. What else? Dead Space, which is kind of like an action horror. What else? Yeah, FNAF a little bit.
You get extra points for saying Silent Hill.
Silent Hill is one of my favorites. I still have to finish the remake of 2, but I really like it so far.
Did you said you still have to finish? Have you started it already? Is it
on
stream or have you streamed it?
I believe, yeah, I was on stream when I did that. So I didn't play too much of it when it came out because I don't know if it was just an optimization thing.
I was gonna ask if you played it. The reason I asked why you played it on stream or off stream, sorry for cutting you off, is because
that's fine, sir.
Like, I wouldn't have believed you if you said you played it on stream, because no PC would be able to stream that game because of how unoptimized it is.
It was so I was getting like 2 frames a second, and I was it just kind of like discouraged me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play something else.
No, I gave up. I got it on the PS5 instead. I was like, you know what? I'm just playing this on console. PC port is not. It's not good for this right now.
My capture card for consoles, I don't know why it's not working anymore. So I couldn't do that. So I've just been doing everything on PC. It's like, all right, well,
that's not working. Huh? You just stumbled across a tech support dragon over here. What seems to be the issue? What capture card are you using?
Well, I actually have two, and well, one isn't working because I lost it. So
Lost it.
yeah. I don't know where it went. I put it in a box. So I moved setups like I don't know, a year or some change ago, and ever since that move, I couldn't find it. And now I know I have a razor one, I think, and it just doesn't work. It's just a piece of crap. It's like a paperweight.
Razor Ripsaw.
It does not work. Yeah, it might be the Ripsaw, yeah.
I use the Ripsaw. Really? It doesn't work.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, if you can find any troubleshooting for it and send it to me, feel free.
I need to find a specific model first. But how exactly do you mean, like, by not working? Is it just...
It just wouldn't display anything.
Is it the one that has a red light and turns green?
Might be, yeah.
Do you have the old Synapse 2.0 software? Because I believe that's the only software that works with the old Razer Ripsaw.
I think that might have been it, actually. I think it was some type of thing where it was like the software issue.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a while
model,
since
you
I
might
tried
need
to
the
do
2.0,
it.
so
Yeah, someone in chat said Poppy Playtime is the very definition of merchandise bait, and that is super true.
yeah.
It is very true. Like, I don't know. There's some redeeming qualities to the games. It's just, I don't know. The last chapter that came out was not it. That's all I can say. I just like lastly about like games and stuff. I'll play a lot of like RPGs, like turn-based or like action. So like hold on one second. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So I played what was it? I played a bunch of Persona games. Like I think I played 4 and 5, but I've never beaten one. I've started them, done like the first like dungeon or two. I was like, wow, this game's awesome, and then for some reason never played them again.
Persona is a deep hole, man. And if you're gonna want to finish them, you're gonna need months of your life already, like, reserved.
Yeah. Well, there's the the same creator made Metaphor, which is like
Yeah,
I don't know if you've heard of that one. That one is so good. I also haven't finished it, but like this is for a different reason. I had a coworker who also was playing it at the time, and I gave a theory of how I thought the game was gonna go.
Yeah.
And then like the next day, that same coworker comes in and basically tells me, "Hey, you were right." And I was like, "Well, you didn't need to tell me that. No, you spoiled it. So now I haven't finished it." So, but I mean, I guess it's cool. I was right. There's a game that was called, I think it was called Tales of Arise. It was another like JRPG. That one was a lot of fun.
Tales,
I love that one.
There's also Trails in the Sky. I have a friend that's into a lot of those games. Like, yeah.
One of my, and then some of my favorites are like the FromSoft games. I love the Dark Souls series. I love Elden Ring.
Oh, we
I love
grabbed the right
Bloodborne.
guy, Chad. We grabbed the right guy. I'm a very avid Dark Souls fan, FromSoft fan in general. So, you excited for Night Rain?
Oh yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I didn't expect it to be a thing.
Yeah, me neither. When I saw it, I thought, is this another like DLC for Elden Ring? Oh, it's a separate game. Okay. That's it's wild.
Have you done Elden Ring and its DLC?
The DLC was weird because I skipped a lot. I skipped directly into Radahn. And I think I missed so much of the DLC because I just went straight for the Shadow Tower. When I saw it, like, I'm going to that tower.
But how'd you get in? Because it's locked. Did you just like do only that and you went rich?
No, it's not. After
Really?
the fight with the oh, what was her name? Renala, the Moon Knight. That was an annoying fight.
Oh wait, no, I
then,
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you go outside.
Didn't you have to burn the thorns off of it?
The thorns?
Did you not have to do?
No.
When I played it, I went up like I had to fight the dancing lion thing.
Oh yeah, no, you do have to fight the dance.
But then I went up in the tower that I was at. It was like, oh, there's thorns you have to burn off, kind of like in the base game when you're trying to get into the.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, after the dancing line, there's like a elevator that brings you up into the staircase, and then, no, after that, the Renala fight, and then the Shadow Tower thing. I kind of just skipped through most of it. I was just shocked when I was already fighting Mesmer. I thought, like, wasn't this like the big bad in this DLC? Why is he already a boss that we're fighting this early on?
Oh,
apparently I wasn't supposed to be there yet.
Radon.
I wasn't supposed to be there yet, but so I was fighting Radon at like shit. I was at what rune level was I at? I was like 90 or something, 100. It wasn't a lot. I could tell I was not supposed to be there yet.
Oh yeah, I know. I do get that. I feel like there's a lot of people who did pretty much the same thing where they just end up straight out Mesmer because he's kind of just there. Like he's going through you like obviously you know it's his castle, but it's like he just kind of suddenly appears and you're like, oh, he was fun though. I liked him. He was scary. He's so fast.
Second phase.
Yeah.
The amount of times I tried that fight, man. One of us had to just tank while the other guy was building Scarlet Rod. That was the only way we could beat that guy. Because there was, I don't know. I don't think I could have beaten that guy solo, I would say.
Did you not do any of the like optional bosses then?
Oh no, I skipped directly through him. When I checked the map for the Shadow of the Earth tree, I was like, did I just miss like 10 other bosses? Did I just skip?
There's so much like hidden stuff in it, or I mean, it's kind of hidden. Like there's like an area that like you can't ride the horse. The horse is too scared to come out. It's crazy. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but.
Oh, worse.
One of the first things I did, I remember, is seeing like a mountain off in the distance. I was like, I wonder if you could go there. And eventually I found my way there. And it's just like covered in a bunch of dragons. And I was just like, well, I'm running from them because they're all chasing me. And I just kept going up and up this mountain. I don't know. That was such a good DLC though. I
think the reason why I skipped so much of it was because I was so used to how FromSoft usually design their levels, right? Where it's like, it's linear, it's like open linear. You'll always end up in stuff that you're supposed to go to, even if you explore. But Shadow of the Earth tree was so open, you could just skip straight to the boss if you wanted to. So
you could, yeah. There's a lot. There's so much to it that it's like. And part of the maps got like confusing with like the verticality. It was like, oh, well, dang, I don't even know where to go. But I enjoyed like most of the bosses. A lot of fun. It was challenging too. Especially Radon. At least to me.
Oh, God.
That took me a very long time, I feel like.
Yeah, no, I had to beat that guy twice because I had two friends that I was playing with, and we all had different playstyles. So I'm like, this ain't gonna work. Because my playstyle for Souls games are mostly just PvP centric. Because for Dark Souls 3, I was mostly a PvP player, dueling in the Pontiff arena.
Oh yeah, the arena,
right?
yeah.
The duels there.
I was a classic.
I was a BKG user, and I was like, yep.
Yeah.
If I couldn't find any weapons similar to that in Elden Ring, which kind of makes me sad. But
I think because Elden Ring, there's a lot more builds you can do.
there is, yeah, like I mostly use zero magic to just pure melee, and then dodge is my go-to game style when it comes to play style when it comes to those types of games. So
Have you beat all of them?
Dark Souls 1, 3, and Elden Ring. Bloodborne and 2, I think 2 I got far but dropped it. And for Bloodborne, I got until the spider fight until I dropped
Oh, really?
it. Yeah.
Bloodborne's so good.
I don't know why I never finished Bloodborne. I was in the middle of Demon Souls as well, because when I got a PS5,
Demon
first
Souls
thing
is
I
okay.
got was like, I'm getting Demon Souls.
I mean, the game looks amazing. I mean, it's fun. It's still fun. It's just like they didn't
Clunky?
update it. Like, yeah, it is. It still plays clunky, and there's like you only get like the one bonfire per map, and it's like okay.
Yeah. No, I have a
second.
friend who refuses to play anything beyond Dark Souls 2 because of how clunky everything feels. He started with Elden Ring. That was his first Souls game. And because of that, he's so used to the fast pace of it all that when he got to Dark Souls 1, he hated how slow it was. So I was in Demon Souls will also be now.
Dark Souls 1 and 2 are a little bit slower. Dark Souls 3 really isn't. But yeah, Demon
3
Souls
is
would
super fast.
make him upset.
3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring are on probably the same pace. No, Bloodborne's the fastest, I think.
Bloodborne's probably the fastest.
Or was it Sekiro?
Well,
I think Sekiro is probably
yeah.
the fastest.
Sekiro I didn't play too much of, but it
I
was
didn't
pretty
like the parry
interesting.
system in Sekiro. I suck at parrying.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
cannot
because
ask
it's
me
just
to
like a
parry for
rhythm
shit.
game.
Yeah.
I
More of
was the
a
same
dodge.
way. I was just like, yeah. But I think it's a cool game. It's just not the type of game for me. I
you
definitely
waiting for
like
the-
the
Go on.
I was gonna say I definitely like the Dark Souls style a bit more.
Yeah, same. You're waiting for Bloodborne to release on PC? If it
Oh
ever-
yeah, definitely. I'd play it instantly, like a lot of people. Do you have a favorite boss from any of the games?
Oh man, favorite boss. That is a loaded question. There's lots of bosses that was super fun for me. Shit,
I'm also like a big lore guy too, so some of the lore helps me like bosses more too.
definitely. Are you a VOD viewer? Do you watch VOD?
I do watch bosses sometimes.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Oh man, boss. There's 3 that I really like in like all of the series. I mean, Elden Ring's its own thing, but in terms of like Dark Souls, it has to be the champion Gundyr fight.
Of course.
The Nameless King. I do like the Nameless King despite the camera being fucky at
Oh my
first
God.
phase. I love Nameless King,
I know.
and obviously the Soul of
This
Cinder,
camera.
man.
Souls
Because
is so good.
I started with Dark Souls 1, and when I beat it for the first time, it was so satisfying. Just fighting Gwyn, right? And
Yeah.
when Dark Souls 3 released and I got the Soul of Cinder and then second phase came up, I'm like, wait a minute, this is some PTSD shit. What's I hear?
Yeah, I know,
What is
right?
that? Is that the
Song.
music? Is that
Ping,
Gwyn's
ping, pong.
music? Uh-oh. I could not contain myself. I was fanboying too much to even fight. When Pling Pling Plong played and then Gwyn's moveset popped, I'm like, nah, this is
Yeah.
this is cinema. This boss,
This
holy.
peak cinema. It's so good.
For Elden Ring is oh man. Lots of good bosses in Elden Ring, I would say. But Millennia has to be peak for me.
Yeah. How many
She
tries did it
was
take you to
fun
beat her?
fight. Oh man. I think I was counting. It was on stream, I believe. Was it like 22 deaths, 23 deaths or something? Because obviously there's waterfowl dance, and the dodging that is pain in the ass. But once I got the hang of it, I'm like, yeah. But no, she's fun. She reminds me so much of like just Dark Souls PvP when fighting her. So I was immediately in my zone. I immediately fell in love with that fight for the first second.
That's awesome. No, she's great. What I would do in Dark Souls 3 a lot, like in the first like area, like after you get to the shrine, there's that little like cleric lady or whatever in the church, and you can like you can smack her and you can get the dancer to spawn early, and you can try to fight the dancer really early. That was always fun.
The lady gives you the banner, right, to get to the undead settlement.
Yeah.
I remember telling a friend to kill her. You don't need her. Once you get just get the item first, then kill her. Then when the dancer popped up for him, I was like, good luck. No, the dancer just fun.
Cruel. Did you play the DLC for 3?
DLC for 3? Like the
for
Ring
Dark Souls
City
3,
and Ashes?
It's the Ring City, yeah.
I mean, Gale was an interesting fight.
Yeah, I like Gale. It was really fun.
The Sister Freed, was it?
Sister Freed was fun too, yeah.
Yeah, she was fun.
Demon Princes were like okay. I didn't too much care for like the PvP boss was interesting in concept. I feel like it didn't like work properly. But it's kind of cool. I don't know if you played that one with friends, but if you just had like your soapstone down, there's a chance that the game would summon them as like a boss. Like I forget the name of it.
I think I remember that. I remember that.
It was like a covenant or something. It was fun.
That wasn't one of the DLCs for 3, I believe.
Yeah, that was the Ring City for 3. It was technically also in Demon Souls with the old monk.
Oh man, I remember that. I went through it just once though, so I do remember that happening.
And so I actually started with Dark Souls 2.
Oh.
And yeah, specifically Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, which is
the better version.
Different enemy. Yeah.
Oh, the original version of DS2 was man. It was yikes. The first DS2 was just yikes, dude. But Scholar.
Yeah. Scholar, yeah, that was my first one. I thought it was pretty fun. And I was like, wow. Like I didn't realize how different like that one does play quite differently to like the 1 and 3. But I don't know. I liked it, and then I went and played 1. And I was like, wow, this game's
one
crazy.
Was too slow.
I didn't feel like 1 was too slow.
What one did you play? Was this the remaster, or was this the original version of 1, the Prepare to Die edition?
This was the original, so.
Oh yeah, that's.
I did play the remaster eventually, but I feel like they didn't change too much. But no, I don't. I like Dark Souls 1 because I think like the map and the lore is really cool, but obviously the combat just kind of isn't as good because you don't have the omnidirectional dodges, and a lot of the bosses are weird, and
the bosses are weird in that game. Like when I remember playing through Dark Souls 1,
I was like, huh?
The 4 Kings.
I was just like, what is this trash?
When I saw the gaping dragon in 1, I quit.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, I don't want to deal with this. Who is this? No, the Capra Demon 2 was with the dogs.
The dogs. Yes, that's so bad. Like, come on.
Oh man. And then Blighttown. Yeah, Blighttown is fun.
Yeah. 10 frames a second, and then you know, mosquitoes that spawn and poison you. Yeah, I love it.
The mechanics
Right.
back then they're fucking horrible too.
I guess there's some really good ideas in it, but it is just such a weird oddity of a game. But it was a ton of fun. Like, it's a good adventure. But
Would it be weird for me to say that Demon Souls felt better than Dark Souls 1? Because I feel like this one was more
I wouldn't
experimental
say that's
compared to
unfair,
Demon
no.
Souls. Then again, I also
It
played their
just-
old games, right? Like Shadow Tower was a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
PS1, so like, yeah.
I don't think that's super like a controversial take at all. I think Demon Souls was much more like streamlined. I feel like they had some experimental stuff in it, but Dark Souls 1 was where they got really crazy and tried a bunch of different things. And obviously some stuff stuck, some stuff didn't. So
I originally felt like with Dark Souls 2, one thing that always caught my eye with that game was how colorful everything was in Dark Souls 2. It wasn't as depressing or as like diseased as Dark Souls 1 was, but my favorite area in Dark Souls 2 is Heidi's Tower of Flame. The sun in the back,
so cool.
the sea. Oh, it was pretty.
I don't really understand why there's like Ornstein there, but it's like I like that. That's such a cool area.
I don't think there was a lore implication for that, but just fan service. Why
I think it literally was just fan service. But no, you're definitely right. Like all the areas in Dark Souls 2 are they're very interesting. I mean, obviously it has its dark and depressing areas, but
Dark Souls 2 felt
Ringley
more
Castle's
high
really
fantasy,
cool.
like high fantasy.
It did. The main things like with Dark Souls 2 is that the hitboxes are very weird when rolling, and the fact that you stop moving when you're healing with an Estus flask. Just, like that's like the stuff that I'm like, if that was fixed, this game would be a lot better. But it's like, because a lot of people hate Dark Souls 2 for some reason. I'm like, no, I actually love it. It's just very wonky. But I think the life gems were really cool. How you could heal over time with an item. I thought the bonfire aesthetics were a really cool item, and how much the game changes in New Game Plus was really cool. I don't know if you ever experimented with that, but it was really cool.
Not.
Magic was broken in it though.
Also, I have to point it out, the one thing about Dark Souls 2 that really got to me was the adaptability stat.
Yeah, for like, what is that, like poison resistance and stuff?
No, for iframes.
Oh, it was for the iframes. Yeah.
The higher your adaptability, the more iframes you get. And I'm like, oh man, iframes are tied to this stat.
Yeah, but even if you like level it up a bunch, it still feels so wonky. It's like, oh. But I mean, like I said, Dark Souls 2 also did a lot of different like things, like the power stance and everything when you dual wielded. Yeah, that was cool. But you know, I don't know. The soul levels were weird, like because you couldn't really farm in that game because the enemies would eventually just disappear. And then I don't know. It's just
The Pursuer was a fun mechanic though.
Pursuer was pretty cool. I feel like they could have used him better though, because he only pursues you in like 3 areas, and it's only like specific spots. I feel like. What else? What was
I wish he was more like random. Like you feel like Pursuer could have been like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, where just pops out of anywhere.
Awesome. That would be so cool.
Oh, what else? Dark Souls 3 perfected it though.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 was really good.
They knew what they did.
I played so much of that game. I probably played the most Dark Souls 3, then maybe Bloodborne, and then Elden Ring.
I think I have like 800 hours in Dark Souls 3, almost 1,000. I just spend most of it on PvP and having multiple characters, but yeah, no, Dark Souls 3, definitely most played. if you ask me to go through it right now, I could probably finish it today. Just in one day.
No, I could do, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like, I don't know, it was like twin blades or something I'd get, and you put bleed on them, and then you're just good for the whole game. Or not really twin blades, but I don't know, whichever class had like the doubles, like you had a sword in each hand. I don't remember what it was called. But regardless, it's fun.
There was a boss in Dark Souls 3, like base game, that definitely proved to be a roadblock whenever I play it. Was the Dragon Slayer armor. And
Dragons, he was cool though. I like that fight.
I did too. It's just the run back to it isn't as bad as when you get the elevator, but I don't know. It's just, as a pure melee player that just wants to chop his health a bit with like attacks, is just took me a while.
The one, my first playthrough, one of the bosses I had a lot of trouble with was, I could be getting the name wrong, but it's like Aldrich the God Devourer. I think that's his name.
The one in Anorlando.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one gave me trouble. It took me. I got like the biggest like rush of adrenaline after beating him the first time.
Was it the arrows trailing, following you? The magic
was that, and then you get the
casting
soul
over and over. Yeah.
He just teleports, cast more magic, more arrows, and I'm like, what? And
He barely has any openings.
since it was in, I was actually trying to do my first playthrough with friends, and since this was like a covenant area, you can only summon one person. So I was like, I'll try it alone. Why not? So my other two friends were playing, doing their own thing. And then, I kept dying. And then I found this sun bro. So I was like, you know what? I'll summon this sun bro. I get him in. He dies instantly. So I have to fight the whole boss when it has extra health. And I somehow managed to do it then. And I was just like, I did it. Stupid arrows, get away. But that was fun. I did. The twin princes were really cool too.
You should play Nitrate together when it comes out.
I know, right? I'm down. Honestly.
Hell yeah, that'll be fun. I registered for the PS5 beta for the network test and didn't get it. So I was like, ugh. You have a PS5 as well?
I do. I don't like use my PlayStation 2 often, but I do have one.
A PS2?
No, it's a PS5.
Oh, your PS5. Yeah. No, I only use the PS5 when I want to stream a game that my PC is just not going to be able to stream and, run at the same time. Like Silent Hill 2 is a good example. That game it's just poorly optimized.
Yeah. It has
Dragon's
a lot of
Dogma 2 as well.
I
think Dragon's Dogma 2 was a bit laggy on my end.
I haven't tried it yet. I kind of want to, though.
I heard good things about it.
I like the first Dragon's Dogma.
I never played a Dragon's Dogma game. That's gonna be the first one.
I don't know how different it. Like I said, I really haven't seen anything on it, to be honest. I just know it exists.
I'm also gonna be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 soon as well.
Ooh.
Huge fan of that. For me, like RPG games that I lean more towards are those that allow you to create a character. Because I do like being able to play as myself or as like an OC and just see how I would react or respond to choices. Like, how would this OC respond if they were in this world? Because JRPGs usually have a locked set of protagonists. Right? It's rare for JRPGs to allow you
Correct,
to
yeah.
create your own character. Which is why I'm pissed off that Blue Protocol was cancelled. That would have been a good game.
Which one was that? Because I feel like I
It was
heard
an
of that.
MMORPG. It was an MMORPG that had character creation and was the closest you could get to actual Sword Art Online. But
Yeah, that's really cool. I think I remember tried signing up for like access to that, and then like I remember seeing like online like, oh, it's canceled now.
yeah, they
That's
changed the name to like Star Resonance or something. I think Tencent bought it. Let's see the welcome to the stream. So JRPGs usually set protagonists, which is why it's rare for me to play those nowadays. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy though, and the Mana series. So when I do get the chance,
I haven't tried Mana, but I do know Final Fantasy. I haven't played them too much, but they're cool.
Yeah, I'm mostly just into the whole medieval Final Fantasies. You know, I wasn't a fan of the more modern Final Fantasies like 7 or which is probably gonna get me canceled on Twitter. But I prefer the older Final Fantasies that are set in medieval times, like high fantasy settings, you know, with like knights and dragons. I'm an old school when it comes to RPGs, so I prefer.
Do you play like Elder Scrolls?
Oh, you have no idea, dude. I love Elder Scrolls. I just started a playthrough of Daggerfall Unity a couple months ago, going through Oblivion again and Skyrim again at some point. But you know, I love Elder Scrolls. Read through the lore. I've been following it for a long while now, and 6 is when? I don't know. It's been announced for 8 years. I think it's been 8 years since 6 was announced.
It's been a while, yeah.
I've been pushing myself, told myself, oh, I ain't dying until I get to play Elder Scrolls 6. I'm gonna make sure I survive until I play that game.
Todd, just give it to us, Todd.
I hate that they announced it too. It's like, yeah, it's great that we have confirmation you guys are working on 6, but
yeah, we assumed you were doing it anyways, but
it's been 8 years. I still come back to the teaser trailer just to listen to like, oh, this is but we all know when 6 comes out, our PCs will probably crash and burn trying to play it, so
Yep.
Bethesda is not really known for optimizing. I mean, Starfield was a good example.
I had fun with Starfield for a little bit, but after a while, I got tired of it.
It just felt like barren after a while. Or repetitive.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Like, I don't think it was necessarily terrible, but it was like, it was mid. It was like a fun mid game for like a couple days. So, in my opinion, at least. But, Fallout, I kind of like the Fallout games.
I do too. I
mainly only played 3, but
I prefer 3 compared to New Vegas, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna get you like lynched, I think, because everyone says New Vegas.
No, that's not what's gonna get me lynched. What's gonna get me lynched is the fact that I pre-ordered 76.
Oh, well, I mean, they promised a lot. They promised a lot for that game.
I should frame my receipt. I pre-ordered Fallout 76. I should frame it. I did enjoy 76 though. Like with a friend, I enjoyed it. I probably won't play on it on my own, but with friends,
I could barely even play it. I tried it, and the map would barely load. Me and one of my friends would just fall through the map and die.
Was this release day? Was this?
This was like, yeah, this is release, yeah.
Man.
So it was like, yeah, I think I'm done. I don't know. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I pre-ordered Anthem, and
Oh no!
so
Anthem.
that was
Oh
tough.
shit, dude.
That was so tough. I was like, yeah, I can be like Iron Man. I'm gonna fly around, blow stuff up, and then I was like, wow, there's like 3 types of enemies in this game, and we're doing the same mission over and over. Oh, the game crashed. Oh, the bosses are all bullet sponges, and they look like just regular enemies but bigger. Yay! I was so upset.
Do you play Warframe or Destiny or something similar?
I have bouts of a Warframe addiction where I'll go and play Warframe for like a month or so.
Yeah.
I honestly never got into Destiny. I tried it multiple times. I just didn't like it. But Warframe I definitely got into. I haven't played it. When was the last time I played it, actually? I think it was right before this big update they just did.
Oh, 1999.
But I didn't. Yeah, it was like a little bit before that.
Last I played was January 9th on Warframe.
Ew.
Well, same with me. I have bouts of wanting to play Warframe and just grinding weapons and frames, and then after that, yeah, we're done.
Sometimes the grind is just too much.
I feel like those cater to a specific subset of players that don't mind the brain dead grinding. Just turn off your brain, listen to music in the background or a podcast, and just autopilot the grind, you know? But I'm not that type of player though. So it's hard for me to get into those. Like I would go numb grinding Warframe or Destiny.
I feel that. You play Monster Hunter?
Yes, I was an avid World player when on my PS4. Funny story to that. I'm still proud of it to this day, but when Monster Hunter World came out, a friend got hold of a journalist's key for the deluxe edition for Monster Hunter World on the PS4. And I was like, no shit, you got, and it's a reusable key. So he gave it to me. I used it on my PlayStation. I got Monster Hunter World Deluxe for free on its release date, and I'm like, oh,
that's so cool.
that feels illegal. Because only that's a journalist's key. I'm not a journalist, but you know what? Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. That felt illegal though. But I loved World, playing it with my friend. But after that, I kind of stopped. I know Wilds, is coming out, and I think it's already out. Is it, or is it just a test for it?
It's just a beta.
Yeah. I tried it and then I realized why I stopped playing Monster Hunter. Taking down a monster takes 1,000,000 years.
Yeah, they have a lot of health.
Yes, I remember now why I stopped playing this. When I was younger, I had a lot of time to play it because I was hunting Rathalos with my squad like lots of times, but now it's just, I don't have time to spend 30 minutes to an hour on this one monster. I think I'm just gonna...
Yeah, literally, it's grindy as hell.
Yeah.
Have you played Code Vein? Have you heard of that?
Yep. Anime Dark Souls.
Yeah. I actually really liked it. Like, I think some of the bosses were kind of bad, but overall, I actually thought that game was really cool.
Like the butterfly?
I do remember the butterfly. It was
poison
just
butterfly in the beginning.
Yeah, that one was kind of annoying.
Yep.
There's like a wannabe Ornstein and Smo boss fight towards the end of the game that I also didn't like.
Really?
Yeah,
I think the farthest I got to Code Vein was there was an area similar to Honor Londo. It's just like white pillars and there's bridges like a maze.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That one, I don't. Yeah, and I I still think the game's cool. Like I said, it had its moments, it had its bad moments. Overall, I think I would be okay if they made a sequel. The character creator was really cool too.
Oh, the character creator was insane. I was able to make my VTuber on there, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's legit. Mountain Blade?
Mountain Blade is pretty cool. I haven't fully played it like myself, but I have seen people play it, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like simulation too, right?
Yeah, you can either choose to, just command your army from afar, like a tactical RPG, like a strategy game, or you can just go in, go in yourself, and that's fun.
I'd probably go in myself.
Yeah, no, I don't play a lot of strategy games. I really don't like the concept of that, but just going in and being able to actually fight in each individual knight is what made Mountain Blade probably one of my favorites growing up.
That's pretty cool. Someone in chat call you dad?
No. No, Nick is talking about CT. There's another dad in chat. Yeah. Let's see. Let's rewind that back into VTubing. What made you decide to be a VTuber? And do you have any inspirations or?
Well, I've always been like on and off streaming throughout the years. And about like a year and a half ago, one of my friends was like, I'm gonna start streaming. And I was like, hey, you should, that's cool. And then another one of our friends was like, I'm gonna start it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, well, how can I be different? Because they're not VTubers. They just stream like regular, like like a person or face cam. Yeah, let's players, face cam, let's players. And I was like, I want to be different. And I wasn't like super into like the VTuber scene, but I knew of it. Like, I can't really give too many examples because I would like flip through channels and watch people. Like one of the big ones that I saw and thought was pretty entertaining was Iron Mouse. But like I said, I don't really have any. I don't think I have a direct like VTuber inspiration. I was just like, I kind of want to do my own thing. Maybe I'll try this out. Yeah, flesh tubers. I didn't want to be a full flesh tuber. I was like, I want to try being anime. And
Hell
here
yeah,
I am.
dude.
I was like, I'm just gonna try it and go for it, and I did. I've had a ton of fun so far.
And earlier you said you didn't have that much in terms of like your lore built up, but give us a summary of what your story is as a HYDRAVON, dude. Ancient sea dragon.
Yes. So, it's kind of interesting. One of the ideas of like the uniform, it's like a captain admiral sort of like Navy officer almost outfit. And so one of the reasons doing that is because I've always kind of been into like, marine biology and stuff. And then like I said, fantasy. So I was like kind of combine those. I was like, water dragon, that'd be cool. And then yeah, we went with this sort of admiral route. And then as I was making lore, I'm like, well, as a dragon, maybe I would pose as some sort of, shapeshift into a human, pose as some sort of Navy officer, commandeer all the stolen goods off like pirate ships or other like vessels and stuff, and then actually just betray the Navy squad and steal all the gold from myself because I'm a dragon and I'm
You're
gonna
a
hoard
dragon. Where's he gonna
So that was my main like lore idea. Just like a tricky little old dragon who finds ships, infiltrates them, and takes all the gold.
Little loot goblin, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's how I, like when I said I'm playing Dark Souls, even if I played through the game, if I see that little shine on the ground, I'm gonna go pick it up.
You gotta get.
Even if it's just I gotta. Even if I know it's a worthless item.
Do you steal ships?
Do I steal ships? I'd probably sink them. Typically,
You're like too heavy.
You don't want to leave any evidence. Yeah, I don't need the ships. I can fly and I can swim. So, just like you do the stealth approach, so you don't get shot at immediately. That's why you try to do the infiltration first. Guess it depends. Yeah, you gotta get that goal.
Oh, what was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask something. Dragon.
I can do like different things too with like, I don't know. I think it'll work.
Oh,
when we're doing
oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Like,
yeah, I can do
I
that
was
with my
checking
eyes.
and oh, look at that.
I like your eyes too. They're really cool.
Oh, red and blue.
Yeah, the red and blue, but they look I don't have like the little slit like serpent like pupils. That's a pretty nice touch. I do say so myself.
No, these eyes have changed over the years. This is
Oh,
one
yeah?
that I designed with my girlfriend, and we were just like, yeah, this looks good. So we could just make it seem like there's like starburst behind it, you know? Like
Ooh.
there's like actually if I zoom in. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh. He's huge. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, they're really cool looking.
Thank you. For me, just the dragon just kind of chose me instead of me choosing to become a dragon. Because when I started out VTubing, a dragon avatar was all I had. I had a dragon avatar already downloaded from my time from VR chat. So I thought I'll just use her. I'll just use this dragon, and then yeah, that's it. Ever since then, I just stuck to the dragon. Show the glowy eyes.
Dragons are awesome.
Glowy eyes.
Yeah, I can do like this
Yo.
as well. That's kind of cool.
Imagine seeing that underwater.
It's scary.
That would terrify sailors. So I was gonna say earlier, I also checked, and you do ASMR.
I dabble. It's more experimental. I'm just kind of trying it because a few people have told me that they like my voice. I'm like, well, I think my voice sounds weird, but
oh, tell me how that feels.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
I was like, well, I'll try it. And then
yeah, imagine being told that people like your voice. It's weird, isn't it?
yeah.
You hear it all the time. Of course, it's gonna be weird for you, right? It's like, I don't know. My voice just sounds normal, you know. It's like, but over time you'll kind of learn to accept it. Yeah, like yeah, I do have a nice voice, which is
a lot of
super important.
what I've tried for it, at least in the ASMR videos. Like I said, I don't really do very long ones because, like I said, I'm just experimenting. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even talk a ton in them. I just find things for like that might be like relaxing sounds as well. I'm just like, oh, I'll try this. That's pretty. I have not done a stream of it yet. Maybe I'll do a stream one day. But
ASMR.
I don't know.
ASMR stream? Oh man. Chat's gonna have to pay me a pretty penny for me to do that. They ain't getting it for free. I could say
they
that.
get it for ooh.
That's gotta pay for that.
It's fair, that's fair. Some things you need to charge a premium for. Do you have a favorite sea creature then? Since I am a water dragon.
Favorite sea creature? Huh. That's a good question. Favorite sea creatures? I don't know. I don't know what was it called? It was a ever since I saw it in Finding Nemo, I fell in love with it.
It was in Finding Nemo?
Yeah,
what part of Finding Nemo? They go a lot of places in Finding Nemo.
Yeah, was it the I don't know what it's called because I don't wanna because I know there's a difference between the two. I think it was the manta ray? The one that they rode on in with the turtles? Oh no, the manta ray was the one that was the one in the beginning, the school bus thingy that Nemo was on.
Yeah.
No, I always thought that was a pretty creature. Because I didn't want to mistake the manta ray for a stingray. You know? So
yeah.
Yeah. Manta rays look pretty.
They are, they're really cool. They're like flying sea pancakes.
Hell yeah, dude. There's also orcas. Orcas are funny looking.
Yeah.
Like they don't seem dangerous. They look adorable. I mean, they're why are they called whales? I know why are they called killer whales? But they seem chill, you know.
I've seen some stuff, man. I don't think they're chill. They bully.
Well, the penguins.
They bully things. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be a penguin ever. That sounds tough.
What I don't want to be is a walrus. That looks like a
walrus.
Terrifying life.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Sea creatures. Okay, since you like to talk about that a lot, I'm gonna ask you a question that I believe have like mixed mixed answers for a lot of people, but we haven't explored much of the ocean. Yeah, we so much to still discover. Do you believe there are species that we have yet to find that are
for sure? Yeah.
That would have been what people would have called like mythical back then. No?
Mythical, like
do you believe a megalodon could still exist? Is it possible in this environment and the atmosphere, the ocean is in right now?
I doubt it, but it is kind of crazy that there has been spottings of both megamouth sharks and frill sharks, which are both like ancient shark species that are also, well, not the frilled shark, not so much, but the megamouth shark is quite huge. So there is a chance that I'll say there's a possibility, but I highly doubt there's a megalodon still out there. But you know,
Yeah, thank God.
there's
I don't want to be the one to discover that.
no, and then there's this weird, like the blurp. I don't know if you've heard of that. There's some weird frequency they heard.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a whale thing? Or
They think it might have been a mutated whale, but it's not. I don't think anything was ever confirmed on that. I could be wrong, but there's a lot of weird things. Like, I know one of the big things is mermaids. People trying to prove mermaids exist or don't exist. Like, we discover like new sea creatures monthly, but they're nothing too crazy. It's like a variant or a relative of another species or so. But even on like the land too. So it's mainly like insects and stuff. Because then they just find like a new species of cave spiders or something like that.
Oh.
I think there was like a new type of salamander found recently as well. So imagine you find something, so you get to name that species. I feel like if I could name something, I just think of some like trolly like name. You just feel like, oh, yeah, this is its name now. You all have to refer to it as. Just think of something ridiculous.
Every time someone says its name, right? You just can't help but laugh. Oh my God.
Exactly.
I mean, if it's super ridiculous, the public will probably just give it a more bearable name. And there's some names that are just species at the bottom of the deepest part of the ocean. What is the deepest part of the ocean? Is this the Marianas Trench, or is there something deeper than that?
Yeah. I mean, that I believe is probably like the deepest.
Do you want me to go there?
That's...
I live in the Philippines, so I can just swim there.
Nah. I don't know.
Yeah, the pressure. Once you start getting a couple of hundred, you might start feeling a bit woozy. You just swim there.
It's just it would be weird to know just that there's just basically a bottomless pit below you.
I would love to just like have a commercial, I don't know, just a common way for us to explore a better way for us to explore the ocean. Like, obviously there's manned submarines and stuff like that, submersibles with cameras and stuff, but if that could be a thing that we could work on, where we could just use this. Obviously you have to deal with like signals, and you're not gonna be able to control that much longer without a wire, a long ass cable attached to it. But that would be fun. We can all just explore the ocean like that. Imagine the secret bases. Also, like finding submerged. I don't know, just submerged. Do you believe in submerged cities or like settlements that were once islands? I'm not saying Atlantis. I would say Atlantis, but maybe something.
No, there's definitely been like some submerged. Like, wasn't like Athens or something submerged at one point? Like fell into the ocean. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of. There's probably some really old places, but for the most part, it's probably just abandoned recent structures, if I had to guess.
Which is not good for me. I have submechanophobia, so I'll just avoid those with like what a stick. They do need to make more games about those stuff. I know there's Endless Ocean, which God, that was something. I think it wasn't. I think it had bad reviews. I think Endless Ocean Luminous had bad reviews. Not sure. But
I've
any
never actually heard of
underwater
that.
stuff. Oh, Endless Ocean.
Cool.
It's on the Switch only.
You
have a Switch?
Probably why. Somewhere I have a Switch.
Somewhere. Yo,
I don't know where
there
it
is.
went.
But no, there were a lot of those. I remember playing on the PS1 as well. There was the diving games. There's
Is
there's
it like
obviously
it's not a
Subnautica.
horror game. It's just
It's not. It's just exploration, sea creature thing. But I remember, I loved games like those, like the diving games, where just examine sea creatures and stuff, and then like whatnot.
yeah.
And there's also some rail shooter games like Ocean Hunter. I think the most popular example is Subnautica, but it's an alien planet. You know, I prefer the Earth. The Earth. Ocean,
That's exactly what I was like. Yeah, even Yuki in chat was saying that. Subnautica's cool, but like, I feel like it would be interesting if we had like an Earth version of it.
Definitely, yeah.
Dave the Diver.
The Diver's more of
I
an
haven't
arcade
tried
thing.
that yet.
It's fun though.
Yeah, it seems it looks pretty good. I haven't seen it though. I haven't like done any like I watched the trailer for it. That's about it.
Yeah, more diving games would be fun.
I agree. There was an interesting. I actually played it on stream. It wasn't terribly long, but it was like a horror game based on like an oil rig out in the ocean in the like Northern Sea.
Oh shit.
It Still Wakes the Deep. Have you heard of that? I think that's what it's called. It's basically the drill. The drill of the oil rig hits something, and it's like some big living organism, and it climbs up into the oil rig, infects everyone. Draggo looks really cool. I should actually give that game a try because it's like a Lovecraft fishing game, from what I've seen, and I feel like I'd be totally into that.
I have not heard of that. That's something I should play. Huh.
Yeah.
I think there were some horror games that were also like playing on the whole like. There was one where you were on a ship. Well, not actually a ship. You're on a boat. It's pretty small, just a fishing boat, and you were basically just fishing for basically Lovecraftian creatures. Over time, it got more and more. I forgot what name the game was. It was an indie game that was super interesting because it looked realistic.
I know what you're
and
talking
terrifying.
about. I think.
Is it Dredge?
I think I know what you're.
No,
I don't think it
Dredge
was
is the top-down
Dredge.
thing. Isn't that the top-down pixel style game? Or?
It's definitely more toppy down.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? Because I remember it being so fucking terrifying, and I lost track of its development.
Wait, was it like? I'm trying to think. Was it? What type of game was it? Was it like a point and click kind of?
No, it was a first person, much more realistic looking game. I just forgot what it was called. Obviously, there's also like there's also the Iron Lung game that was also fun. The whole planet underwater thing. No, there was something. Oh man, if I could remember what game that was, because it was showing this guy hunting this giant ass whale, like, and by giant I mean not even possible.
No, what was that called? Oh my goodness, I know. Wait, it was like a boss fighting game. You'd sail out in the ocean alone, right?
Yep.
First person, and there's like a few different bosses in each part of the ocean. And you have to fight them, and you're just in this tiny boat by yourself.
Yeah.
Is it like harpoons or I can't remember what it was. But I think if that's the game you're talking about, that one looks so cool, and I want to find it again.
Oh man, no, I want to find it too, dude. I could find it. Uh. Oh, what was it? See, I just. Yes, I remember seeing it and being so impressed by the visuals and how scared it made me feel just by watching it. I was like, yeah, I want to play this. What was it? It's gonna require a lot of Googling and so vague.
Yeah. I don't know. That's gonna take a minute to find it, I think.
Oh yeah.
Actually.
Chat, we are in the huge manhunt right now. Wait, I think I found it.
Yeah.
No, Yukio's onto something. It is What Lives Below. Hold on.
What lives below?
Here, I'll send you the link. Does this look familiar?
Yes.
That's it. I believe that's it.
That is it. Yes. I was trying to find. I was like, I know I saw someone play it on YouTube, and I was just like going around like, where?
I was like, dude, this looks terrifying, and I want to play it.
Yeah, I kind of want to play it too. Yeah, no, it looks so cool. I just don't know if it's gonna be like one of those games that's like super tedious, or like a ton of fun.
I don't even know if it's coming out, dude, because I remember seeing this ages ago. Oh no, the demo's out. You can play the demo. Oh, here's the itch.io page for it if you're ever interested in trying
The itch.io and a Steam page. Oh, so yeah, coming soon. Yeah, itch.io is probably the way to go.
Yeah, no, this is it.
Cool. That is in fact it, yeah.
Updated September 2023. Oh, that's concerning.
Yeah, might have been abandoned, unfortunately. But you know, the demo, if the demo works. Like One Piece. One Piece is real. Sorry, I had to do that.
Yeah, last post on Twitter was also 2023.
Dang.
I think Deb's gone.
That's
Shit.
upsetting.
Because those thumbnails, when I saw them, I'm like, that looks so scary.
Crazy.
Yeah, we do have some questions from my chat here that are in the Q&A portion. So let's it's going to be a lightning round. I'm gonna ask you questions, try to answer them best as you can. You can also, if you want to elaborate on them too, that's also. But first question came from Nick. Discarded child. He asks, which one of you has the biggest gold and gems hoard? Is it cheating because I'm a prince of a draconic country, so technically, in terms of like gold, I have. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think I mean, that's not really a
Yeah.
hoard. It's kind of from taxes and stuff, so it's not really something that I could say I own to myself. It goes back to the
I guess
people, unfortunately.
who is the bigger legal collection of gold? Maybe.
Yeah, but
I probably have a bigger illegal one.
Yeah, dude probably has the biggest yoink.
Mine's stolen.
Like
Yeah,
yoink gold.
yeah, you know how many pirates I've sung? Come on.
I can arrest you for that. You're in dragon country, man. Nah, you're good. We can turn a blind eye. See?
That's good.
Nick also asks, are you two wearing the same clothes? That's why I was like, yeah, this design looks sick. Not biased or anything, but no. He actually does
That's
have.
different,
I can pull you up to show chat your full model, real quick. Bros,
I arise. Oh yeah, I have my. I can also put the dragon hands away.
The dragon hands are a cool touch.
Yeah.
No, it's different. Almost same. Is this? He has good taste in design. I'm telling you guys. Well, white hair dragons, panda blue, white and gold.
To be fair, you know, I liked them before. They were kind of a cliche, I feel like. But like white-haired anime characters have always been the best. I don't make the rules. They just always had like something about them, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Nick also asks, you know the drill. Do you like latex?
Latex? I guess no, not really.
Okay. That's a question he always asks, so don't worry if it sounds weird. He asks that to everyone I collab with, so yeah, just yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah,
Nick, at some point, if you keep asking that question, you're gonna scare people.
Someone's gonna get scared one day. Yeah. No fears here, though. No fears.
Usually the reaction is like, yeah, usually the reaction we get to that question is like, latex? Yeah, so it's fine. That's the best answer you can give us. Kyo, can I see your fit? Oh, hard to answer that. It's kind of hard to answer that. Yeah.
Full suit.
Yeah, you can. You can if I show you the reference design. You can check the reference. You can check the official render from my artist, which is this as well. There you go. That's from my artist, from my VTuber mama.
That's pretty good. I like that. A nice piece.
I can't really, because when we worked on my VTuber model, right? I said, "Yo, let's work top down first." So, yeah, your boys kind of half bodying it right now at the moment.
Oh dang.
Yeah. Almost there. You know, the bottom half's almost done. So,
To be fair, you don't really see legs a lot when you're streaming.
That's the thing, right? No one asks if you have legs if you're a VTuber. You show it at the debut and stuff. You know, here's my debut. Look at my cool outfit. And after that,
that's true. That's true. Any other question?
Yo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One from UF is your ability Storm Drain? Storm Drain.
Oh, from Pokemon.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know, but that's a pretty good one. I feel like
yeah, Pokemon fan?
I could totally convert. I do like Pokemon, yeah.
Right.
I do. I don't remember all the abilities and stuff though. So I might have to like relook some up.
Yeah, basically means that water type moves don't miss when they hit you. Yeah. I guess that's what Storm Drain is, I think.
We could probably convert VTubers into Pokemon.
Can you control water? Is that even a question?
Yeah, I can manipulate like water and even call storms. It's yeah.
Where were you when my house burned down? When my in-law, man, would have helped.
But if I'd known you, I would have came over and helped extinguish it. Yeah.
Oh, is it immune to water attacks? Oh, I thought it was like water attacks hitting 100%. All right. Anyway. Next question by UF. Do you like... What are these questions? Do you like Wellerman? Because he's an admiral.
Oh.
Can you sing it from heart? If someone asks you
sea
to sing it.
shanties?
Yeah. Know any sea shanties?
So I sometimes will actually listen to sea shanties just because I think they're kind of fire.
I agree.
I don't sing them myself. Maybe one day I'll attempt
karaoke. Let's
vocals.
Go sea shanty karaoke.
Sea shanty karaoke, maybe one day. But the Wellerman is a good one, yes.
I got introduced to most sea shanties from Assassin's Creed 4. Black Flag.
Yes, Black Flag had a lot of them in there.
What other question do we have? Favorite game from each device you own? So I guess he's asking this from UF. He's asking, what's your favorite game on PC? What's your favorite game on the PlayStation? On the Switch? Go.
Well, PlayStation would probably be Bloodborne. Please come to PC Bloodborne, please. Or PlayStation, please. It's free money. Just
really is.
Remaster it. It's free money. Just let us play at 60 FPS. Please, free money.
They sued the 60 FPS patchers.
They did. But all they have to do is relate. Maybe they did that because they're releasing it. It's gonna be real. Probably not though. That's copium. But you know.
Yeah, we're
so
still
Bloodborne
for that PC port.
The PC, like, I don't really have. Well, we stay coping for PC Bloodborne. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I really have like a favorite PC game because I'm always trying new games out. Like, I could see ones. Like I can open my Steam and see what I played most. Like I said, lately I've been doing a lot of gotcha games. I used to be big into Rainbow Six Siege, but I kind of fell off like a year ago, maybe. Baldur's Gate, maybe. Baldur's Gate 3.
Is there a game you always see yourself returning to?
One of them is Stardew Valley, actually.
Oh.
I always go back and play Stardew Valley. It's kind of like Minecraft too.
Yeah.
Those two games I always, and I'm not like usually super into those games, but like I don't know. Well, Minecraft's obviously just a big game. Stardew's just so fun. I know it's like a simple little farming game, but
No, that's the thing. It's a simple little farming game, but the schedule can get stressful sometimes. I play a lot of
it
Harvest.
can.
Love Harvest Moon. So Stardew Valley also something, but yeah, no. Once you're in a schedule in those farming games, you're like, yep, no, it's already 7 a.m. Gotta do this now.
Literally. So like Stardew's a little bit easier when you have friends as well, because you can all
I've
do
never
a
played
task. Like,
Stardew on multiplayer.
it's pretty interesting. It works well.
Is this multiplayer like online, or is it the remote play couch co-op situation?
No, you can do it online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You could have like one friend go into the mines and do a bunch of stuff. One friend tends to the farm. Like one gets animal. And you could do it so either you all share money, or you could like how I usually play is separate money. But it just makes like getting the community center built faster when you have another person helping. Pretty cool.
Okay, let's see.
I had an Xbox, but like,
okay, go on.
well, I was just gonna say I had an
persistence,
Xbox, but it's like all the games are on PC now, anyways. So I don't. It's still come down to like starting with Minecraft, probably.
Yeah, I noticed that in terms of like Xbox games, most of them are already coming out on PC or on the PlayStation as well. I think Forza Horizon is coming out on PlayStation, so I think Microsoft is leaning more towards the whole like software development side. I don't know about their console department. If they want to do more Xbox.
I'm not too sure either. It seems like that way. They're going for like a service and software type of route, which fine, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean Sega did that when they left the console, right? So.
Yeah. What's the next question?
Next question is, oh yeah, I was asked this question too when you first met me. You have asked, can we touch your horns?
Yeah, well, I actually have a redeem that lets you rub my horns. So I need to start streaming to YouTube too, but right now my Twitch is just HYDRAVON. And yeah, one of those little like rewards you can do, I have a set so you can like touch my horns if you really wanted to.
Yeah, it's different for me. I told chat that my horns are super sensitive, so they're not allowed to touch it.
Well, for me, it's one time it's the tail that gets me.
It's the tail
that's
that
like
gets
more sacred. Yeah. It's like we
That's
got to
like
get to know
legal
each other
proof to
way
touch
better
it.
first if you're gonna touch the tail. The horns, whatever, The tail, that takes time.
Gotta take him out for dinner first before that tail gets
Yes.
It's off limits.
And I can eat a lot, so it's gonna be an expensive dinner. I'm just saying.
Yo, seafood?
I don't eat the fish, brethren. No.
Ah, okay, fair.
Some people call me a fish, even though I'm a dragon. But since I'm aquatic, I'm a fish. So.
Oh no, people do that to me too. They call me a lizard or something, or a snake. I mean, does that count? I mean, kind of.
It's a reptile, I guess.
Yeah, reptiles. Let's see what else we have here. You have asked inspiration of avatar creation. I think this was answered earlier, but yeah, go on.
Well, like I said, it's just kind of like general fantasy stuff. I guess one inspiration. It's not like a. It's because the design is pretty different, but yeah, just like a Navy admiral. Well, I guess what kind of got me to that idea was One Piece, because that in One Piece is the Navy is a big part of it. So I guess partially One Piece inspired, but for the most part, it's like real like admiral uniforms plus fantasy dragon dude. Yeah.
Dragons are cool, chat. Just saying. Not biased at all. We're not biased.
Yeah.
Just they're cool. Coolest species. You know, what do you think of elves? You know, like dark elves or. Are you the type of
they're usually
that
pretty
hates them or kind of think they're
Yeah,
nasty?
they're usually pretty annoying. Like, I mean, you can live thousands of years and you're just gonna like hide in your forest the whole time. Like, come on.
Oh my god, I love it, man.
Like, I get why the dwarves don't like them, but you know.
Oh shit is new. Yeah, elves are
It depends on the elf, though, you know. But for the most part, they're so snobby.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, the reason I asked that is we do have an elf VTuber in chat. Yeah, he's seeing himself out now.
Like I said, not all elves, but you know.
No, this one elf is definitely snobby. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see. Yeah, next question from Nick. Oh, okay. Well, interesting general question. What was the first video game that you paid for out of your own pocket, your own money?
I'm trying to remember.
I remember mine. It was Need for Speed Carbon on the Game Boy. On the Game Boy.
Mine might have been either Pokemon Silver or Pokemon Leaf Green. And maybe also the Orange Box.
Ah. Oh, those are good games. Silver.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember if I bought Silver or if I was gifted it. It's really, I know for a fact I bought Leaf Green. And then I know for a fact I bought the Orange Box. I can't fully remember if I bought Silver myself or if it was gifted to me. So I can't really give like an exact answer, but it's one of those games.
Yeah, that's everything from the Q&A.
If anyone in chat has a question they want to ask, I guess I can answer whatever. But
yeah, you guys just feel free to
if not, that's okay too.
I think the elf is kind of angry, right? That's what elves, you know, they have low temper too. Elves
Yeah.
can control themselves.
I mean, there's some elf media out there that's good.
Hey, yo. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I had to roll it back a bit. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Elf media.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. Well,
Can you define?
there's an anime I watched like not too long ago that was really good. It was about an elf.
Rerun?
That's like yeah, free run.
Hell yeah,
Thanks,
rerun? Hell yeah.
Free run was awesome. Goated, totally. I can't wait for season 2. Peak run, yeah.
What's your goal now? In terms of VTubing, do you have an end goal? You're just doing, just going along for the ride.
I'm going on for a while, but I am like setting goals. Like I said, I want to be more consistent when it comes to streaming. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to get like up to like 250 followers. Would be pretty cool.
Well, Chad, you know where to go. Even follows. Well, now it's a threat, by the way.
The threat.
His links are down in the description below. You guys haven't checked. His Twitter and his Twitch is in the description. Check it out. 250.
Yeah, and he start like
cool.
shit posting more on Twitter.
I can't.
I used to do that a lot.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm bad with marketing. I'm bad with networking.
Oh, same. Like I said, like I know a lot of people do like hype up debuts and stuff.
Yeah.
And I talked about like when I first started like a little bit, but I mean like just kind of like jumped into it, and eventually like people game, and I was like, hey, what's up? It just kind of happened. Like I don't. I don't like market
chill
myself.
guy
Just kinda,
that wanna just go do whatever. Yeah,
you could like farm for like a tank gen and stuff before starting, but I just wanted to play games and hang out. That's what I've been doing.
For sure. I mean, it is true. You know how like VTubers who don't network much or market much definitely going to go super slow, right? I mean, I'm 3 years in, almost 4 years into VTubing, and I'm just about to hit 10,000. But I feel like I could have done more in terms of like the social media side. So I've been trying to do that
definitely.
a bit more lately. But growth is kind of like a and kind of like an afterthought. I think what's important is that I'm still able to like enjoy playing games on stream, because the moment I start seeing streaming as like a job or like something that just tedious, then I need to rethink how I approach this whole thing,
Yeah, I agree. It's just I don't want to get like worn out,
Yeah, no, fun has to be on the top. Having fun has to be at the forefront of like just as a VTuber, I believe, because honestly, you can have 1 million viewers watching you right now, but if you're not having fun, that's the viewers aren't gonna have fun as well. So definitely just go out there and do what you want to do.
Sure. I feel like I've been pretty lucky because I got like affiliate status on Twitch relatively quickly.
No, affiliate's hard to get. Like
it is.
Like people
I got
say
it within,
like like the requirements seem low, but you have to understand when you start out streaming with 0 audience, getting to that point of affiliate is it's a grind.
It is.
You were saying?
I was just saying I feel like I hit it within like a month and a half or something of starting.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty fast. And your schedule's like what? What's your streaming frequency?
I mean, I try to do like 2 streams a week at least. sometimes more if I can, like 3. I usually like to go for at least 3 hours. Because it sometimes doesn't happen all the time. Just because, life gets in the way, but I try to go at least twice, 2 streams a week currently.
Especially with a busy schedule, that's definitely. So we're gonna end soon, but final question. This is coming from me.
Sure.
And really cheesy question, but I feel like it's important to ask people this because obviously people do stuff for a reason, right? Like it's not just people just do stuff randomly, but guess my final question for you is, what is your biggest motivation right now doing what you're doing as a streamer, and what are you most grateful for?
Oh.
Yeah, loaded question. Cheesy, but pretty loaded.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely grateful for a lot of the friends I've made so far. A lot of them have been very helpful and supportive, and it's just cool to have nice people in a community. That part is partially motivation too, but it's just I wanted to do something different, and this is kind of like my way of doing it. And I guess just want to have fun. Simple, I guess.
Wanna just have fun, have fun and provide laughs, smiles for other people as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I fully have an identity yet, because there's a lot of things I kind of mix into the streams. Like some can be hectic, it could be relaxing sometimes, it could be really funny. But yeah, I just kind of want to be local friend you can just hang out with.
Yeah,
I know that's probably a really simple answer, but it's true.
That's a beautiful one because again, just be yourself and just do whatever, More people in. Yeah. Well, that's good. You have another friend to add to that list. Hello.
Yeah, awesome. And a dragon at that too.
Hell yeah, gotta stick together. Gotta share the gold.
Sure.
Gotta raid more ships. Stuck in this castle all day, being royalty. There's not a lot of action going.
No.
I go outside
I
more.
can take you out to sea if you want.
Oh, thank God I don't get seasick.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, thank you so much, Hydra. Hydra? Can I call you Hydra? I called you Hydra out of
Yeah, Hydra's fine.
Thanks for dropping by the Just Chat, and please, the red carpet is yours. What's your schedule like? You can tell chat what your plans are soon. And drop by.
Well, my time zone's Eastern Standard, so I typically I've been streaming around Wednesday noon, and Thursday at 9 p.m.
Wednesday noon and then Thursday at 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's kind of been my schedule as of late. It changes, and I am gonna start posting online, social media and stuff, an actual schedule. I'm gonna start uploading more to YouTube and everything too. Hopefully everything goes well.
I wish you the best of luck, man. Yeah, if
Appreciate
you ever need someone to play with, you know who to call. My schedule's also around 9, so if you have anything planned for 9, let's go. Let's
say Night Rain. The Night Rain might be
Night Rain, hell yeah. Alright, with that said, I will end the stream here, everyone. Thank you all for dropping by. And again, do check out HYDRAVON. His socials are down in the description below. His Twitch channel and his Twitter page is down there, so go leave him a follow. And again, thanks again, man. Appreciate it. And with that said,
Well, thanks for having me.
so who do we have here on chat? We have Nick, Chess, Nathan, V, Brian, Yuki, UF, Saya, CT, Neo, Ranja. And those of you lurking in the back, thank you, Council, for keeping in check the stream. And we are going to end the stream here now. So take care and stay safe, everyone. Have a great rest of your day or night. Day or night. So, almost messed that up. Cracking your both on. Hey, Zaki, leave the hammers and leave the horns alone. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Chat. Chat. Hey. Chat. Forget your cheese. Chat.